Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today, I kind of want to do something a little bit different. I saw Make Me at Missa recreate a makeup face chart look. I know this has been done before, but like years ago, and I kind of wanted to try it. And then I was looking up everyone that's done one of these, and no one's come across the one that I want to do. I'm looking at it right now, but it's the MAC face chart. I'll put a picture up on the screen. It looks really freaking cool, and I want to try and do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it well, but I'm still going to try. I sat down yesterday and I was trying to film something to do, and I was just having one of those days where nothing was coming out right. I had bought a new palette and I wanted to use it, and I said that I was going to use it, and I ended up I touched like one color of it, one or two colors, and it was just a mess. I mean, it only took me like 5 seconds. It only took me like 5 minutes to do one of my eyes, and I just knew that that's not what I wanted to do. I knew it wasn't coming out right. So we're going to try this look. I'm a little scared, but I have new products to try as well, so I'm going to kind of be using those with it too. I have them all sitting right next to me. Most of them are from NYX. I have like a lot of NYX stuff in here, but that's fine. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to clip my bangs back so they don't get all up in my business. So the first thing I want to try is the Juvias Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I've been wanting to try this. I know it's not the newest product in the world, but I've been wanting to try it. It looks like that. It's like a little tiny bottle, but you get 1 fluid ounce, which is the standard amount for foundations. I got it in the shade Capri 630. I don't know if this is going to match me or not. I haven't even looked at this. I just got this in the mail like a week or two ago. Like, it still has the seal on it. I haven't even taken this off, so God only knows if this is going to match me at all. Weird. Okay. So I'm going to pump some of that on the back of my hand first and then see how that goes. I should shake it up first. Oh, it kind of looks close to my skin. I mean, it might oxidize a little bit, but I don't know. So I'm only going to start out with that much because I heard that this foundation is very full coverage. So how weird, we're starting with our foundation today. But the look I'm doing, kind of have to. Let's see. So it is definitely full coverage. I'll give it that. It's not my 100% like perfect shade at all. It's a little bit dark, but it's actually not too bad. Just blend it on down the neck. It does feel a little bit drying on my skin. It is definitely matte. So if you don't like that whole matte look, I wouldn't recommend this, but it does have really good full coverage. Wow. So I did use what was on the back of my hand already, just on this side of my face. Well, part of it anyways, but a little bit does go a long way, because now I'm just taking whatever's left on my sponge and just putting it on my forehead, and it's covering that really, really well. So definitely full coverage, definitely matte. I do understand what they mean by like a velvety matte finish, because it does kind of look like velvet. You know, it's very soft. At first when I put it on my skin, it looked really, really dry, but the more it sits on my skin, the more it's just kind of melting into it, you know? But that's not bad. I actually really like it. The color is a little bit off, not by much though, so I'll probably, you know, just mix like my Huda Beauty foundation with it, or just another lighter foundation. But other than that, that looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyes with my Revlon Candid. I'm only going to do one eye at a time, just in case this doesn't look that good. So this look is just like really colorful and just messy, and I can actually use the palette that I just bought that I wanted to review, and actually review it and not just use one shade, or two shades actually. So I got the Makeup Revolution Birds of Paradise palette. Yeah, Birds of Paradise palette. Looks like this. Really pretty. I only use those top two blue colors. Now that I'm looking at it, I can see where I dug into it. So what I see when I look at this is just like the rainbow colors, but they're just blended out and really blown out everywhere. So the first color I'm going to take is Vacate, which is this pink shade right here, just on a real nice fluffy brush. And that's going to go right on the inner corner. I'm going to use a lot of brushes for this look. Already tell. That's okay. Okay. And then it looks like a green right next to it. So I'm going to take Budgie, which is the shade here, and really just blend that up. Blending it into the pink as well, just so it's not so harsh. You already know this. Really just getting into this eyebrow up here. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing most of the color on my lid, and then I'm just, whatever's left over, I'm just blending it up onto the rest of my space. And then just blending that in with that pink. Then I'm going back in with the brush I used for the pink with no additional product, and I'm just going to start blending that out. Just going back and forth with those two colors. And then it looks like there's a light blue in there, so I'm going to take the shade Take the Flight, which is this shade right here, and just do the same thing as I did with this green. So far these colors are pretty pigmented, and they seem to be blending out really well too, so not bad. I'm going all the way up in that eyebrow. Don't be scared. Just get all up in there. And it looks like a little bit of a darker blue right next to that, so I'm going to take the shade Macaw and just put that right next to it. These shades are really similar. Obviously one is darker than the other, but they look pretty much the same. And then it looks like there's a purple on the outer corner, so I'm going to take the shade Island, which is this one here, put that right on the outer corner. What's cool about this look is it's not like perfectly blended. Everything's just kind of messy. I like that. That looks really cool. So it looks like they took some of the pink and put it right in here and up in this area. So I'm going to go back in with vacay and lightly blend that in right in here. So next I'm going to take the yellow shade, and it's called Canary, and I'm going to blend that right next to this pink. Because the more I look at this, the more I do see some yellow in here. Just going to smoke that out. And then it looks like it's even in the, they used it as like a brow bone highlight kind of. Put some of that right up in here. That looks pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so for the dots, because it looks like they speckled some dots, I'm going to use the NYX waterproof white liner. It looks like they only focused it like right in this area. So I'm just going to carefully start placing some dots. For the black dots, I'm going to use the e.l.f. H2O proof eyeliner pen, and then these dots are kind of more everywhere. And they're not perfect, you know, they look like they were like just sloppily put on there. That looks crazy, but kind of cool. So I'm going to do my eyebrow, and then I'm going to finish up the other eye, and then we will come right back. Okay, so I put my lashes on and I did my eyebrows, and they look really crazy right now because they're like stark black. But I went ahead and just bronzed my skin off camera because there's nothing new. And then I went ahead and did my concealer. But I haven't set my concealer yet because there is a new product that I actually want to try. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's the I Heart Revolution Coconut Baking Powder. So I have like this weird thing with coconut that I can't stand the smell of it. Like the smell of fake coconut makes me literally want to barf. But I wanted to try this. They have different colors. They have a banana, a peach, and I want to say a cocoa. I was going to get the peach, but I wanted something brightening. So I'm hoping that this coconut one is going to be brightening. I'm just going to pour some in my lid. And it does smell like coconut kind of, but not as much as you would think it would. I don't know. So I'm going to try and set my under eyes with this and see how that works. And I'm just going to use it to set everywhere else that I put my concealer. I didn't have to set the rest of my face. That foundation dried down completely dry. Ooh, it smells like coconuts. Oh, now that it's like on my face, it really smells like coconut. Ugh. Okay, so first impressions on that. I actually really, really like it. I feel like it did give me a brightening effect underneath my eyes. And it's really smoothing. Like it set my little forehead wrinkles up here. I still have them, but they look really, really smooth. My skin looks smooth. I actually really like that powder. I might have to switch that out for my Lancome one. I really like that. The foundation, I'm not sure how much I really like it. I don't know. It just seems to be changing on my skin the more I wear it, the longer I wear it. I don't know. I'm going to have to try it again and see how I like it. For the rest of the face, there's a lot of pink up in this area, like blush, but not so much blush. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same pink shade that I used for my eyes, and I'm going to put some of that on my brush, and I'm just going to lightly start to bring that in here. Because if you look at the picture, it is very much on the cheekbones. So. I actually really like this idea of following like a makeup chart because it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. Like I would never put a bright pink shade right here. Never. Like in my day-to-day makeup, you know? But this is actually kind of cool. So I'm not seeing a highlight anywhere on the skin, so we are gonna leave highlight out as much as that pains me. It's very rough. But we're going to work on the under eyes now. And it mostly looks like purples, and they're kind of just like dripping down. And I'm not sure how to do that type of effect. So this could get interesting real quick. So I'm just going to take Island, which is the purple that we used, and start to blend that under here. Okay, I need a smaller brush. So I'm just going to put the purple all over my under eye, just as like a base color. And then we'll work around it. How do they make it drip like that? They just like drag it? Like what do they do? Do they squirt it with water? I'm just gonna drag it like this. That kind of looks right. This looks crazy. Oh my gosh. It's fun though, you know? I'm gonna do some pink. I look like a crazy person. This side has some yellow in it. Okay. I liked the look until I got to this part. Oh my gosh. I probably should have done this beforehand, but I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline. And it can be messy because, I mean, this look is messy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to take my liquid liner again. My eyes are completely blurry right now. Oh gosh. And add some more black dots on the lower lash line. It's really messy. No rhyme or reason with this at all. Just get them in there. And then the same with the white. Mostly focusing the white on the inner and outer corners. This looks insane. So there is blue lines in here. Well, blue spots. I don't have the exact shade of blue. It's like a sky blue. But I have this one from NYX. It's the Vivid Brights Colored Liquid Liner in the shade Vivid Sapphire. These dots are everywhere, so just go ham. Do big ones, small ones, medium, whatever you want. So it looks like they took the black that they used and kind of drew like really thin, like bleeding lines coming down. So we're gonna try that. Okay, this looks kind of cool. Like, the more detail you put into it, the more it pulls together, and it just looks super freaking cool. So I'm going to put some white liner in my eyebrows, just like little strokes. So in this picture, she has like super long eyelashes on her bottoms, and I don't really have eyelashes like that. I don't even have ones long enough for that to just cut. So I think I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes and then maybe come back to it and see what I can do. So I found a lash that I cut. I don't even know if you can tell, but they're like right in there. I can tell when I blink, I can feel them scratching on my freaking cheeks. Oh, that's awkward. Okay. So let's finish this off. For the lips, they are outlined in black. So I'm going to do that first. And I'm just going to use the same liner that I've been using on my face, the e.l.f. one. By the way, this is a really good liquid liner. So the line isn't perfect on the bottom because in a couple videos before this, I had mentioned that the bottom lip, my bottom lip, is uneven. It like puffs out more on one side than it does the other. I don't freaking know why. That's my life. So to fill it in, I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star's Santa Baby. It's like a maroon pinky color. So once that's dry, I'm going to go back in with my NYX Vivid Brights, the blue sapphire, and then we're going to put some dots around the lips and on the lips. So that is it for this look. What do you guys think? I personally think it's super cool. I would never do something like this, probably ever, never, never, never. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I just think it looks super, super cool. It's very colorful. It's very out there. It's super different. But I honestly love it. I'm glad I picked this look. There was a couple others that I wanted to do, but this one, I don't know, just really grabbed my attention. I just thought it was super cool, and just the way everything flows together, it looks really good. I know it's probably not for everybody. I'm not gonna wear this out on a normal day, but I thought it was just fun to do. It took me out of my comfort zone, brought me into my more creative zone to look at things differently and to just do things that I normally wouldn't do. I like it. I think it's really cool. But anyways, if you guys have done something like this, or if you haven't, I recommend it. It's really, really cool. You know, it teaches you different things. But anyways, I'm going to shut up now. I have nothing more to say except I love you guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. Makes me want to put out more content. I'm going to say that every single time. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.